All right, kick us off. Remind me what we got into.
We got into trouble last Friday.
We did not.
Oh, well, I mean, not trouble, but we headed up. What route is it? Route 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Took the long way.
We took the long way. We went through Poland and Newport and all that. And we decided we were going to head up there to grab lunch at the Ohio Tavern. We got there and it was like 11:45 and they didn't open until 12. So we went up the road a little bit to Haskell's. It's this really small bar. What was it, like 2 miles up?
Yeah, but it's one of those. I'm sure it's what we would call a towny bar,
Yep.
right? They probably have some local regulars, and I didn't even know it existed, but people in there definitely knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
And we met a couple who was in town from Buffalo.
Yeah, they have a camp.
They have a camp at Hinckley. And the bartender was cool, and we played a little quick draw and had a beverage. And it was that little towny bar.
Yep. And then
we so enjoy.
Yep. We went back down to Ohio Tavern, and that place was packed. We got there at 12:15?
There wasn't even a seat. We got the last seat.
Yep. Super packed. The food is outstanding there. I mean, it's definitely a popular stop for a lot of people for lunch, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we were there for.
And
but it's
all the truckers and the guys working in their construction outfits and everything, and they're all just there for lunch. So I got what did I get? The fish tacos. They were so good.
It's Lent. We were doing the no meat thing, so I got fish as well.
Over greens.
Yep.
It was really, really good. And then we got in the car and tried to make our way back to Frankfort, and we had to stop at my favorite, Woodland Brewery.
Yep.
And we had a flight there, the samples.
Yep.
Good stuff.
One of them was really bad. I never, and the bartender warned us. He said, this is not for everyone.
Not for everyone. Yep.
It's different. And I don't even know how to describe it. But for me not to finish a sample of a drink is saying something. But everything else was great.
Everything else was great. So, yeah, we made a day of it. And then I went shopping on Saturday. Jenna and I wanted to get a thoughtful gift for one of her friends. And I'm pretty close with the mother as well. And so we were looking for something just because gift, just to cheer up their day. And so we headed over to the Old Wicker Mill. The selection of things they have in there is just unbelievable. They have, I got a candle. She got Haley one of those Jellycats.
Is this New Hartford Shopping Center?
New Hartford Shopping Center, yeah. And so these Jellycats are all the rave now. They're these little stuffed animals. And so she got Haley one of those, and I got a candle. And it was actually my sister's birthday on Sunday. So I grabbed her a candle as well. It's got the funny sayings on it, but they have everything. They have the bog bags. They have jewelry. They have everything there. If you're looking,
I've never been in there.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Locally owned.
Yep.
Been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Unique stuff.
Yep.
Speaking of which, shout out to Allie Tamburo and Main Street Mercantile in Little Falls.
Yep.
You got a unique gift there as well.
I did get a unique gift there as well. That she has, they're these stained glass, almost like ornaments.
Yeah.
You can hang them. And they're awesome. And I have one for every season. I have a leaf. I have a Christmas one. I've got a St. Patrick's Day one. And so I got my girlfriend one of those. And they're really, really neat. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You did Cooperstown.
I did
talk
Cooperstown.
about that a lot.
Yeah, I know. We went to Double Day Café is open again. That's the small. It's almost like a diner. It's really, really cool.
But the food options are not what you would think out of a diner. The menu is unique there.
It is very unique. They do a ton of Mexican stuff.
Yeah,
I got the quesadillas, and Tyler loves their burger and fries. Every time he gets it, he cleans his plate. He's just a burger and
He's
fry
a college kid with a simple palate, and he definitely eats when we get him out to lunch or.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's eating on campus.
That's the only time I get him all to myself. When he comes home on the weekends, he spends time with his girlfriend or just wants to relax. But if I meet him for lunch, he pretty much talks the whole time.
Get to his heart and his attention through the stomach.
Yep.
All right. Let's kick it off. Friday, which is probably when you're listening to this, we're Back the Blue charity hockey game at 7:00. So it is Comets, right?
Yep. Support your local law enforcement. It's a fun way to give back. And this fund helps support members of the New York State Police, local law enforcement, and their families in times of hardships such as death, illness, injury, and loss. So, yeah.
Cool. Saturday, April 12th. This is right up your alley here. Sprout and Sparkle at the Jones Nursery in Rome. This is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're being told spring is here. You wouldn't know it based on the weather, but talk a little bit about this one.
All right, so they have Jones Nursery is it's a huge nursery. They have all sorts of plants there. They have house plants. They have spring flowers. They have accessories. They even have pottery that you can buy in there. And so they will do free potting and transplanting with the purchase of any house plant and pot. You can grab a coffee from Alpine Coffee there. They have baked goods from Always Sunny Baked Goods and new crystals and sun catchers from Aura Sky Crystals. So they also are going to have permanent jewelry there with Rose and Company, but you need to schedule an appointment if you want to make permanent jewelry there. That's it.
Speaking of Cooperstown, this is fun.
I know. I'm excited about this.
Omegang Easter egg hunt. I'll tell you what, you have a couple of their rare Vouse drafts, and you won't find
those are strong. So just be aware.
You have Easter eggs, you'll lose them.
Yep.
If you're trying to find them, you won't.
Just be aware of the alcohol content.
Their beer is good, but man, they got some strong stuff.
Packs a punch.
Their stuff is so strong that a couple of them they can only sell in 4-packs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So anyway, will you find the golden egg? This is at Omegang down in Cooperstown. It's on Saturday, April 12th, and it starts at 3 p.m. There's going to be candy, beer tokens, bingo, brunch, gift certificates, and more. The Easter egg hunt for all different ages. Each group, there will be a golden egg to find. And if you find the golden egg, you're going to win a special prize.
Yep.
I was really excited to find out what we're going to win. It's just a special prize. There will be a special hunt for those 21 and over. Absolutely no one under the age of 21 will be allowed on the 21 and over course. Sounds like a lot of legalities there. Mm-hmm. The golden egg for the 21 and up group will be general admission tickets to Belgium Comes to Cooperstown 2025 with camping passes. So that's neat.
That's a cool thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, this next one, the Masters is this weekend.
What's going on right now?
Yep, I was watching it. So this is a cool thing. The Bunker and Dustin Jones Golf Academy is having a Masters watch party from 3 to 8 p.m. on Sunday. Tickets include a $5 donation to Tunnel to Towers. You can get VIP tickets now. And I don't know what the VIP entails, but they're $25.
You know my stance on VIP.
If you're going to go
$5
yep.
to be with the non-VIPs and $25 to be with the VIPs, we're going to do it. We're not taking any of this with us.
Well,
let it rip.
Yep.
We're good.
That's definitely our plan.
On Sunday, it's Palm Sunday, and so the Frankfurt Kiwanis Club has a probably 50-year annual tradition of a pancake breakfast. I am a member of the Kiwanis Club, and I respect the club's decision to keep everything affordable, but we price the thing so low. It's $9. And I think it's like 6 for kids or 5 for kids.
It is.
And it's all you can eat. It's at the St. Francis Club in Frankfurt on 8th Ave. And you get unlimited pancakes, sausage. I think they stopped doing the eggs, but obviously the orange juice and different juices and coffee. Yeah, look, I know pancakes aren't super expensive, but the sausage is. Yeah. And but $9, all you can eat. St. Francis. That starts at 8 a.m. and I think usually wraps up around 11:30.
Now, do you need a ticket for that, or can you just go and buy a ticket at the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there are tickets circulating, but and that's the other thing. There's like prizes. So with the ticket, they do a raffle for different prizes. I think they do a 50-50, but I'll be there doing dishes because I don't cook. I do eat pancakes.
You don't let Scott cook. There's a common theme there. I don't let him cook at home either.
I'm only allowed in the kitchen, any kitchen, to observe and then do dishes.
He's my dishwasher.
I take out the trash as well.
Yes, for sure.
So that's that. Team. Hope your favorite golfer wins. I'm rooting for Ludwig Aberg. I think he's Swedish, maybe. I don't know. He's got the 2 dots over the A.
I like Scotty Scheffler.
But Connor and I went to the, what is it called? It's in Connecticut, the Travelers Open. And he's just a young dude. He's I think 23 years old, and he's a big dude. He's like 6'5", always smiling. And the hole we were on, he chipped out of the bunker and made the shot from the bunker, which was really cool. So that's my guy.
Another thing that I just want to say is if you are a family that goes out to eat for Easter, a lot of families like to go out to eat for Easter. You need to make your reservations like now for Easter buffets and stuff like that, because
Plan ahead.
plan
Be like
ahead
us.
for sure. Well, Michelle hosts Easter. That's the only holiday I don't do, and it gives me great anxiety not to be cooking the holiday dinner.
We'll stay out of her kitchen. All right, gang. We'll see you out there.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Love Living Local. As you know, we do not run ads. Our only mission is to shine a spotlight on amazing people doing amazing things here in our local community. If you'd like to support us with this mission, we have 3 ways you can help. You can share our content on social, subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast platform, and you can visit our lovelivinglocals315.com website to stay up to date with everything happening in Central New York.